It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1717, recorded Thursday, March 7th, 2019, a stupid, pointless show. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have 3 gadgets from the Housewares preview. I have a new theme, and today's gadget is a total yoke, and we get to find out what the heck was it. All next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now, and here he is. The genius of the genius bar of gadgets, Dick DeBartolo. How you doing, Dickie D?
I'm doing fine, sir. And you?
Doing good myself. It's been a nice week of just getting stuff done. Getting things done.
Done. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Just knocking out that to-do list. What about you?
Do you have a to-do list?
Oh yeah. Actually? Oh yeah. Because I'm too ADD to get through a day. So if I don't like sit down for, a little while and write out all the things I got to do and then refer back to it, middle of the day, end of the day, I forget what I got to do. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
To-do list. Yeah.
Well, I think that's good. No, Dennis and I went to the Coffee Fest.
Whoa.
Well, Coffee Fest has totally changed this year. Coffee Fest has joined in with the Healthy Food Expo.
Oh, healthy food. Okay.
The Healthy Food Expo and the International Restaurant Show. Oh. And this is what changed that I probably won't go to it again. Okay, when you went to Coffee Fest, and I've done coffee gadgets from Coffee Fest on the show, every 3 feet, someone hands you an espresso or a cappuccino. I mean, I'm 3 miles from the Javits.
The end of it, you were just bouncing around.
I'm 3 miles from the Javits Center. When I'm done at Coffee Fest, I can walk home in 7 minutes. I mean, that's how much caffeine I've had.
Yikes. Wow.
So now I get an email. Are you coming to Coffee Fest? Coffee Fest is no longer a public show, but is now a business-to-business show incorporated into International Restaurant Show. The one funny thing was we walked in the door. The first person we meet walking down the aisle is John, the manager of the Boat Basin Cafe.
Oh.
And I said, John, what are you doing here?
Business here going on?
And he said,
buy your coffee in bulk?
I left the Boat Basin Cafe.
Oh.
I know. He said, I'm no longer the manager. That's why I didn't have the meetup there last year, because I noticed every time I went down to the marina, someone, sometimes in a suit, had John in a meeting because they were taking over the cafe. So John said it got to be too much. And he said also the cafe is going to close on September 1st this year because they're going to totally rebuild it and make it into an indoor-outdoor year-round restaurant.
Will it actually have now a working fountain instead of a stage? Because our meeting spot was always on an old fountain that didn't work anymore.
Yes, they're going to restore the fountain. And knowing the city, it's probably going to be closed. They stayed 2 years. Yeah. My guess is going to be closed for 5 years. Oh anyway. So the thing was, it went from seeing little coffee makers that we might show on the show to a coffee maker like this one here. I sent you a photo of this one.
It's a little intense. This is like a brewery is what it looks like. Yes.
This is the first cold brewer that comes with its own stairway. Okay.
Golly.
So you make from 5 to 60 gallons of coffee, barrels. I'm sorry. You produce anywhere from 5 to 60 barrels of cold. And it's $35,000.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You know, you could just own a Tesla for that amount of
yes.
cash.
Yeah.
Does it have a? Oh no, this must be for their display. I was thinking that it constantly had a webcam feed of the inside or something.
Oh no, I think that's just to show you what the filter is like in there.
That's crazy.
Anyway, yeah, and so I left without drinking any coffee because if you wanted coffee,
they'd have to give you a barrel of it. That's not. It's not conducive to drinking on a show.
No, so the people who are at the other place, they were just making coffee and handing it out. Here, to show how good their machine is, you ask for your coffee and you wait while they brew it. And while they're brewing it, you're getting a long sales pitch. So I left without drinking a bit of coffee.
Does this like kind of mirror the industry? Is that we're moving a little bit further away from kind of small home stuff and more to industrial, grocery store, shop, small business.
It's possible, and it wasn't until I got home that I realized I got a press release. Did I enjoy seeing the so and so? I don't know how I missed it, but there's a company selling edible dinnerware. Okay, now when you hear it, you go, "What?"
I've seen this before. It's called lettuce. It's you never had a lettuce wrap?
Yeah. So here's the plan, and actually it's not a bad one. It's for people who want to be totally green and go on picnics. You can eat the utensils that you have eaten your dinner with.
I hope they're tasty, at least. It seems like
You know what? The woman wrote me an email. I got it before the show, so I didn't call her. I want to say, if you could make them in flavors, I said, if you're not doing this, you should do this. I'm thinking this is someone finishes their salad and they go, "Ma, is there any dessert?" And they say, "Eat your fork. It's rum raisin ice cream." Or
there's so many. Okay, first, these utensils have got to be so soft. Because you got to eat it later, right? Like, it can't be nice, sharp forks and knives.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not sharp.
And then on the other side of things, like, it's very green to just wash your dishes. Just use reusable stuff. Don't throw it away. Just bring metal and then bring it home with you and wash it. That's perfectly economical. Perfectly green.
Yeah. And if you stir your soup with it, I assume by the time you get done stirring, you won't have a spoon.
Now, is it utensils or is it like plates and
No, they're just doing they're doing mainly spoon and sporks.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, no, I'm looking for it. It's just a funny demo. And also, if I bring on an ABC, I'll say to the host, "Why did you eat the spoon?" And they'll say, "What?" I said, "No, it's edible."
Eat it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
Yeah. So if I get some, we'll eat them on camera and see what they taste like.
Okay. Interesting. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So did you get any gadgets from the coffee show?
No, not a one. No, not a one.
We got this photo, folks. So a lot of time went into getting this photo. Of this probably.
If you need a cold brew coffee house and you're up to needing 5 to 60 barrels of coffee,
it only costs a Tesla. That's it.
Yeah, I believe it was. Oh yeah, what do you think about Tesla closing all the showrooms?
That is so interesting to me.
Interesting in a good way.
I don't. So for those who don't know, Tesla announced that they're shutting down all of their showrooms. Now, there really aren't dealerships. There aren't really Tesla dealerships, but you could go into a mall or a storefront and you could see the car. You could talk to sales representatives in states where you could buy or finance. You could do that in the store, and then it would be shipped to you later. They don't really have a stock like a dealership. But they're shutting all those down, which I personally went to go see the Model 3 here in Dallas, and if I wouldn't have done that, I know that I wouldn't have bought the car. I bought the car, and bought is not a very good English. I wouldn't have bought the car.
Hanging out with the Dutch too long.
Exactly. And so I'm really surprised that they're shutting down their stores. Now, you can obviously still buy online and whatnot, and they're moving now to a model of you can return the car within 7 days if you don't like it. And so it's kind of like a Casper mattress situation where 7 days or like 1,000 miles, whichever comes first, you can just return the car and
They just tell the GPS, go back to the factory.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
like you, go back to the factory.
You say auto drive, navigate on autopilot there to the factory. Tesla's done a whole bunch of announcements over the last week. New prices on autopilot, all sorts of stuff. They have supercharging version 3. My car got an update so that if it'll charge like 50% faster on the superchargers.
Wow.
Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. My car actually got 5% more battery power. So now it was 310 miles of range. Now I am 325 miles of range. So I got an extra 15 miles from a software
update.
Those
2 Duracells, those extra double A's you put in the glove compartment.
Yeah, they're actually D-cell, pretty big. Yeah, so I don't like the idea of them shutting down the stores because I personally would not have bought mine if I couldn't have seen it in person. Now, there's still going to be service centers. In fact, I think they need a lot more service centers, but there's still going to be service centers. So you'll go to a service center now to accept delivery of the car and to also get it serviced. But all the little showroom stores that are in malls, in big open malls and stuff like that, or just like plain old stores, those are all shutting down. And I don't like that because I feel like there's still a big problem with communication to the general public. There's just too many people that don't know about these cars that need to go in and ask someone, how do I charge it? How does it work? How does owning this car act differently than another car? And I feel like this is a step that might be able to happen in 5 years, but I don't think right now it's a very good step. Also, I don't think people are gonna really love the idea of returning the car within 7 days. I really think that that's a bad, because like I needed to go to talk to my bank, get a loan, like do all of that. And I couldn't see having the car for 7 days and thinking, I don't like it, I'm gonna return it. And then like, sorry bank, I don't need this loan anymore. Or like we already started payments on it. Like that just seems so confusing. Also, I had a charger installed in my house. You're gonna just ignore that for the first week and then until you finally decide? I just think it's a really bad idea. I think they need the stores. So I'm interested to see what happens with it, basically. And I don't think it'll be that good of an idea.
Okay.
So, yeah. Yeah, that was Tesla news. I guess let's jump into some gadgets.
Let's do some gadgets. So the officially it's called the International Home Plus Housewares Show is in Chicago this week. But for reporters who don't want to go to Chicago, there is a preview that they put on in New York City. And this is the first of 3 gadgets Dennis and I found there.
Perfect.
Hey, the Giz Wiz International House and Housewares Show. What the heck is it? It's a neat kit. What the heck is it?
What?
All right, you don't have to guess too much because we're going to find out now from your name, sir.
Ben Peterson, Vice President of Reusable by Art. Hi.
Okay, I'm good. So Ben, whoa, is that a straw in this kit?
Yes, you get 2 straws, 2 different colors. They come in a nice little carrying case, which you can attach to your shirt pocket, or ladies can attach it to their purse. Okay, it comes with 2 flexible straws and a cleaner too. So they're very important that you can clean it after you use it.
Does it come apart?
Yes, it separates apart. So there's 2 parts that connected to a smaller piece to a larger piece. You connect them together, and you've got a flexible straw, which you can use. And what we do here too is we also support the Wildlife Fund, for marine life, okay? 10% of the profits goes to the Wildlife Foundation. And every time you use it, you are preventing a straw from going into the ocean, where it could take up to 350, 400 years to decompose, and prevents it from going into animals like turtles have, for instance, died from straws entering their nostrils and clogging up their systems, as well as fish, manta rays, and all kinds of marine life. So this is a really good product. It's going to help you.
Is it out now, Ben, or is it coming?
Coming out. It'll be hitting the stores in March of this year. You can also be a participant. You can go to our hashtag Asobo, it's Asobo Reusable Straw. Hashtag Asobo Reusable Straw. And with that, you could post your picture using the product as an eco-warrior, and you will be posted on a site that will go all around the world, so people will know that you're one of the tribe, okay?
Okay, and what's it retail for?
It'll retail for $9.99. It'll be available in a PDQ. You will see this in thousands of stores, this PDQ, where people can purchase it, probably at the cash at major retailers and independent stores all across America.
All right, well, for $10, this is a great way to eliminate the litter of straws everywhere, and as Ben said, not good for the environment, but this is.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, you know, I believe in New York City, it's already happened or is happening that no more plastic straws soon. I don't know when it starts. So that you can start going around with your own little kit.
Yeah. So if you, you know, I was kind of so on this product, like I wasn't watching it, you know, but the chat room does not like this at all.
Oh, they hate it. Oh, they
hate it. They're talking about, oh, just use paper straws. Oh, like give me the plastic ones reusable with a cleaner. Just don't use a straw, says Bleak. I don't.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
They are not a fan.
Well, for the one person who might be listening that is an eco warrior, since it is March, they should be available soon.
What was the cost again?
It's $10 for two of them.
10 for two.
For two, and it comes in this little carry case. So and it comes in a bunch of
Bleak,
colors.
You know, our chat room. How do you like 8?
Oh my God!
8 for 4. How about that? Let me choose one of these.
Oh, okay, but they don't come apart.
No, they don't. And so these look like titanium, or no, steel.
Oh,
steel.
Titanium. These are stainless too. Wow.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about this because everybody has an opinion on straws. It seems like some people say it's not a big deal. Some people just say use paper. I personally don't love the paper straws. I personally actually don't use straws at all. I don't like, unless if I'm in the car and I need a top on the thing. But whenever I'm at a restaurant, like I would rather just sip off the side of the glass. So
no, I prefer a straw.
Yeah,
because I don't like the ice against my teeth.
Yes, yeah.
So I am a straw person.
Right. Now this particular one looks okay. This is nice, and it has a carrying case. It has a little thing to clean it.
And actually, the one that was that Captain J who found it. It said $4.81 each. So it's two for $10, and it comes with a little carry case. Yeah. So if you're into that, this is not a bad deal.
Yeah. Now they have. Let's talk about that name. Asabu.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure why they picked such a weird name. So they make other things too.
Asabu. Yeah.
Clutch and Go. That's why it's supposed to be like the pocketbook water. There it is.
There it is.
Say no to plastic straws.
I've never seen a straw that has that bendy part in silicone, though. That is new to me. I haven't seen that as 3 separate pieces. So that's new. But yeah.
Anyway, all right. Well, we just offer it for you to know about.
so-so. I feel like there's some people, they're gonna love it. They're gonna think, I need that bendy piece. I want the carrying case. Keep it around me at all times.
I want to drink sodas around corners.
Yeah, exactly.
And now you can. I want to drink soda and not be seen. So now you can drink around the corner.
And Bleak says asabu means play in Japanese, and I'm probably absolutely destroying how you actually say that correctly. But there you go. So they're available on Amazon. Yeah. I will say that my Alibaba experiences have not been great. Getting products super late is really annoying. So if it is available on Amazon, I now tend to pay the $5 extra to make sure to get it in 2 days instead of
I sort of lost faith in them when I was doing those 10,000 milliamp charges that were, I don't know, $11 or something. And in the description,
mislabeled completely.
Yes, exactly. It says your 10,000 milliamp external battery charger may say 20,000 milliamps, but it didn't say, and it may be 20. It just may say. Anyway, and also I watched a bunch of reviews, and someone took it apart, and it was really putting out 3,000 milliamps. So you get what you paid for. I guess holes.
By the way, fun fact: if you're wondering what a PDQ display is,
yes, what is it?
So it is the display case that he was talking about. I mean, this is pretty. You could tell with the context. PDQ stands for pretty darn quick, which means that the customer can easily buy it and that the retailer can easily set it up. So here's a little thing about it I found.
Oh, there's a PDQ.
Yeah. PDQ is an abbreviation of pretty darn quick, or product displayed quickly, depending on what part of the country and manufacturer you're speaking with. So either is acceptable. So that's what he's talking about, was they had this display ready for retailers.
All right. Yeah. All right. There you go.
Now you've learned something a little bit about the industry. PDQ display. Next time you're going to sell your own product, you need, what is the name of that thing? PDQ. There you go.
Okay, our second item. You will have a story to tell about this after we do the show. So let's take a look at what is going to be new from LifeStraw.
Hey, we're still at the media event for housewares and homeware, and I'm at LifeStraw, where a woman said, I will drink filthy water for you. Okay, so Wendy, oh my God, Wendy.
Wow. That's actually a sangria, if you didn't know. I'm just joking.
Oh.
It's a dirt sangria.
It's fabulous. You know what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. There are 9 LifeStraw spokespeople laying on the floor back here. No.
Sick to this.
No. I can testify that I would not drink that. As a matter of fact, I said, can you drink from the Hudson River? And Wendy handed me this and said, go try. So you think I can?
I think you should try. I think you should try. What have you got to lose?
What do I have to...
One sip.
One sip.
Okay. One sip. We filter out everything.
So this is the personal water filter. And what does that sell for?
So this retails for...
$15. Yep.
$15.
$15.
Okay.
On Amazon.
On Amazon. Okay, now you're introducing something new for the home market now, where you don't need a river. So what is that?
So this is our home product that we're previewing at the show today. We're bringing all of our years of outdoor experience inside the home. So the same technology that we're using right here in our filter straws are now being brought inside the home in a Scandinavian design picture called The Home.
The Home?
The Home.
Okay, Brittany, pick one of those up. Can you? And
ooh. It's a nice design.
Actually, that's a very handsome picture. And what is that going to retail for?
So this retails between $50 to $60.
And it's coming?
It's coming in March of 2019. It'll be available on Amazon. So filter is in here.
Hold the picture.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you. You know what, Wendy, I feel like you're better at doing the filter than I am.
Okay, we're handing it back to Win. We're going back to Win.
Dirty water.
So, this is a 2-stage filtration technology, and you will be able to see the 2 different filters, carbon and ion filter. And then this one pops out, and this is the membrane. So 2 stages of filtration.
Okay, and how do you know when it's time to replace it?
Well, this particular pitcher, if you were to use it every single day, would last about a year before it would necessitate changing of the filter. But typically, because our technology is so advanced, it'll just stop filtering water, which tells you automatically it's time to change the filter.
Wow.
That is amazing. And do you have a price on what to replace the filter would be?
So
$21 for a replacement filter, and that's the complete replacement, so you don't have to worry about having to buy both parts.
And that would be for another year.
Yes, that would last you another year, as long as you're using it every single day for all your water drinking needs. Otherwise, it'll last you longer.
This is great. I've never had spokespeople where they split up who would learn what.
One person
So they
knows
say,
the
filter,
price.
go to her. Price, no, me. Where you buy it, go to her. How to replace the filter, go to...
the dynamic duo. The dynamic.
Okay, so the filter will, the pitcher will be out
In March.
in March. Okay, and everything on Amazon.
Yeah, it'll be available on Amazon. All these products you see over here are already available. And we're just taking that technology and we're bringing it to the home.
That's great. Dick DiBartolo at LifeStraw could be my last video because I'm going to take that down to the Hudson River and we'll see how it goes.
Yay! Let us know.
Yes, I was definitely having flashbacks to.
Yes, so tell us your. So, what was this the exact thing that you used?
Yeah. Yes, that is it. That's the LifeStraw.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
and you went down.
I didn't. It was sprung upon me. So we were reviewing the LifeStraw, and I expected them to grab something like toilet water or something. It's actually like potable water, just in like a nasty location. But they went down to the Petaluma.
The turning basin.
The turning basin, that's what it was. And they grabbed some of the water, and then they set it in front of me with a LifeStraw. I was like, go, do it. And so I drank some of it. It was okay. It was water. But I think, I don't remember if the LifeStraw has changed or anything, but I remember that it said that it didn't filter out like lead, and it was like some stuff that it didn't filter out at the time. And it was like, it didn't filter out viruses or something. And it was like, huh? What? So yeah, so that was not a great time. But interesting story.
You didn't get sick, right?
No, I didn't get sick. Everything was fine. Okay. Everything ended up being just fine. So yeah, everything was just fine. So it's interesting that LifeStraw is moving kind of from the humanitarian side of stuff to the home market, which LifeStraw is, I feel like, a very big brand name. Like I feel like lots of people know about LifeStraw. So
yeah, I think the thing is they're great for emergencies because they're so little. They weigh 2 ounces. But what was strange was when I went to look for the picture, I found the only place it is on Kickstarter. So they're doing a Kickstarter campaign, I guess, before it goes into stores.
Yeah, lots of companies are doing this now. That Kickstarter is such a place for people to look at new products and be engaged in new products that they'll release it on Kickstarter even if they don't really need to. Even if it's not super needed, they'll release it on Kickstarter.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right.
In fact, I was looking at a shower the other day on Kickstarter that is now talking to like Moen or something, like Cooler, one of the big brand names. And they're like, oh yeah, they're making it for us. Isn't it great? But our last one was started on Kickstarter, so this one should be started on Kickstarter too. I was like, you guys have definitely hit the big leagues.
No. Yeah, but on their website it says, while Kickstarter can remove parasites and bacteria,
LifeStraw can. Yes.
Yeah, LifeStraw. I'm sorry. Yes, it can do nothing about salt, And of course, drinking salt. Can't do. You know, I often wondered, why do ships need such huge desalinators? I guess they're called. Is because you can't drink salt. I mean, you can, but it's real no.
It's worse for you than just being dehydrated.
Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, you can go up to a puddle with this if you want to, but do not use river water if it's salt. And a lot of people don't realize that the Hudson River is very salty.
Yeah, and not to like bash LifeStraw, because I feel like it's a good product, but it seems like it should be able to filter out salt. Like, if it can't get rid of salt, what else is in there that it can't filter? Salt seems, in my mind, I would think salt has big crystals that could be filtered out. I'm obviously no expert in water sanitation.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, and also if you buy one on Amazon, go to Amazon for a second. Amazon has one of their crazy pricing things. Okay, so it's $15.47, so it's 47 cents more than she said, but it's prime. But now go to the 2-pack. 2-pack should be roughly $31.
Wait, this is the Red Cross version. Wait. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah.
I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, 2-pack. There we go.
2-pack should be $30.
It's $40.
Right. And go to the 3-pack.
Now how much would you pay? That's $20 a straw.
It's $65. So if you're interested in more than one, just click the 1-pack and then change the quantity.
Get it 3 times.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
So I'm sure there's people that don't even think about it. They just go, oh, I need 3.
I'm sure there's people that buy the Red Cross version, and you're just actually donating money to the Red Cross because they just brand it.
Those are $50. This is actually a better price than the 3-pack non-Red Cross version. Is the Red Cross version 3-pack?
Oh, that's right. It does work out better. No, it's
not better, but it's better than the normal
better, yes.
LifeStraw.
Yes, it's better. Yes,
yeah, it's still the best buy is to get one 3 times, and you're only spending $45 instead of the 3-pack at $65. Oh my gosh. Yeah, do your math. Just have a basic calculator. Just calculate it real fast, and just divide by 3 before you check out.
Exactly. Okay. And on to the final gadget I found at the show, and this is it.
Hey, you know what? I know this company. We saw them at the hardware show like 3 years ago. Let's see if... Oh, it's Mike.
Hey there. Good to see you again.
How are you? So, since 2016?
That's right.
What is new with Upcart?
Well, we're really excited that we have a fantastic customer response, and we've actually developed and launched a couple of new products since then. So when you saw us, we had our Upcart Original, which was a 100-pound stair climbing hand truck. Since then, customers asked for something small.
You know, Mike, while you talk, I'm going to have Dennis just shoot a shot of this so we can see that with the Upcart. It's very funny. Every time we cut to the video, oh, here we go. So now you can see that. Well, you tell us what is happening.
Yeah, so whenever you've struggled getting something heavy or bulky over stairs, sidewalk curbs, gravel, uneven surfaces, we've got a solution for that. Our 6-wheel carts go over everything effortlessly, and it reduces effort going up and down stairs. And what's better, since you first saw us, we now have a hand truck that can do 200 pounds. It's fantastic to get those big jobs done. And we have a smaller cart for your everyday grocery getting and laundry or going on the subway, the train, public transportation.
This little guy folds down. This is it totally folded.
Yeah, just over 4 inches, 4.1 inches flat, and it weighs just over 8 pounds. And this is our smallest, most compact stair climber. And then this guy over here is the biggest one.
Okay, is that the biggest one that she has there?
No, so that's actually something called the Pro Shopper. That comes with 3 bags, and it folds with the bags attached. And that's designed perfectly for grocery shopping, crafting, hobbyists. We kind of have products suited to whatever the need of the customer is. Customers asked us, hey, I really like one. I don't want to take plastic bags from the grocery store anymore, right? Everyone's environmentally conscious. So we have products that come with the bag. So this little guy here comes with the bag attached, or comes the bag included. and it looks like this.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah, so you can see if you just want to go to the grocery store, you don't have to take those plastic bags or, be a little more environmentally conscious. This is a nylon bag. It Velcros onto the frame. When you're done with it, it comes right off, so I can show you.
And that's 77-pound capacity on this one.
Yeah, it's 77-pound capacity, and it's $79 with the bag.
I like that a lot. You don't actually have to do it.
Oh, but I can show you. This is...
Oh, so this way, when you get home, you can just carry the bag into the house?
Exactly. Well, whether home or if you're going on the subway or the bus, right? So you can just take the bag off, and then you fold the cart down.
Oh, I like that the wheels fold in, too.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I mean, we're really thinking about how do we make people's life easier, one stair at a time.
Okay, and this is $79?
Correct.
With the bag?
Yes.
And what is this big guy?
So this big guy is called the Upcart Lift. It's designed to be able to get slid under items and lift them up off the ground. And what's really unique about this product here is it's the tallest handle of any folding cart on the market. So when you're on a stair, you usually have your stuff one stair lower than you. You don't want to be bending your back and hurting yourself. So with the taller handles, you can use your knees and keep your back straight. But here's the best part: when you're done with it.
Oh, I like that. And what's the weight capacity of that?
This one here is 200 pounds.
200 pounds. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. I'm gonna be wheeled off. Can you wheel me off? Okay. Upcart. Okay, we're ready. And whoa. Okay, he's not kidding. Bye.
Wow, that's pretty good. Y'all. It looked like y'all choreographed that. This is great.
Yeah, no, I suddenly thought, wait, how am I going to fall back on this? But
you did it.
Fortunately, it worked out. It worked.
I would have killed for one of these back in the day when I worked for Brian Brushwood. We literally had 200 pounds of luggage that we would cart around from airports. I mean, I was using that little cart at least 4 times a day. And yeah, stairs are a huge problem. And basically, you get this rhythm down of putting the wheel up against the stair, bracing yourself, pulling all 200 pounds up at once on one wheel, and just getting that muscle memory down of it flipping up there. If I would have had
and
one of
I
these,
also love that the 200-pound one has that really high handle.
Yes.
Because he's right, because you are a step up from where your stuff is.
I'll be honest,
that would have been perfect for you. 200 pounds, it's your limit.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at Southwest, we had 2 of us with 4 bags, 50 pounds each. 200 pounds is literally what we flew with. And I knew that because we used to get it exactly, 50 pounds each. So yeah, it was 200 pounds of baggage. I would really like to test this out because I would be so worried about that hinge right there. That looks like it could easily break. Like, that is a lot of clearance back there. I may have to get one of these because I still when I go to Mine Fair, I use one of these hand trucks. The one thing that I can see right off the bat that worries me is that this is way larger, even when folded down, way larger than my current hand truck, which can fold down and I can put it into a little suitcase. I don't see how this can fit into
that probably won't do that.
Yeah.
And what was Brian carrying? Like a manila envelope while you were carrying the...
Yeah, basically. He'd carry the
boarding passes.
Yeah, he'd carry the boarding passes. He'd have a backpack on and his carry-on case.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes he would carry, and normally we had a big Samsonite blue bag, so he'd carry that, his boarding in his backpack, his carry-on in his backpack, and so I'd have 3 trunks. I'd actually have 150 pounds of trunks, not 200, and then my carry-on and my backpack. And that's what we do. Those were the days.
And we use just world of show business.
Foot lockers is what trunks, is what we would use. In fact, that's what I use now. Is is just these type of trunk.
Oh, those great big.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'd get like the plastic version.
Gosh.
Of this.
Oh my gosh.
Like something similar to that.
Oh, that one's better.
Yeah.
Because I was going to say the metal ones would probably get really bent out of shape. That looks good.
We use something like that, and then.
Well, they're selling you. That one looks so beat up for a picture.
Yeah,
doesn't it? The one in the photo.
It uses a weird texture. I guess that's the texture of it, but it does look like it's been through a few.
Doesn't it? Looks like something Brian Brushwood sold on eBay.
Yeah, but that's what we'd use, and those are not fun to lug around. And you'd shove the hand cart in there, open it up. So yeah, I'd be worried about the durability of it. Ooh. It has bad reviews on.
Oh, it did? I did not look at any reviews.
Oh my gosh, Upcart Pro. This is the shopping one. It has real bad reviews.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
It might just be this version. I mean, it could. Benefit of the doubt is that it could just be this 3-step thing, which they weren't showing. They weren't showing this one. They showed one with a big bag. But yeah, that's some.
Yeah, no, that's.
I would read the reviews before you buy, folks.
Yeah. No, I was interested in the one with the single bag because when I shop at Trader Joe's, sometimes I would like to take the bus home, but I have a cart that's. I mean, people take it on the bus, but everybody looks at you and said, "What are you trying to pull that through the aisle?" But I like the idea you could take the bag off. And carry the bag, and then carry the wheelie thing folded up. But no, I did not see those reviews. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. So here's the lift. This is the high capacity version.
Oh, that did better.
That did better, but still, you kind of don't want.
No, yeah.
You want a curve this direction, not straight up and down. So yeah. Maybe not the best. Okay. Well, hey, we have a new what the heck? Oh no, sorry. I'm ahead of myself. New crappy corner. So let's jump into the crappy corner, and then I'll show you what our theme is. So we'll be right back.
But you might want it at Chad's Crappy Corner. Get it.
Get it. Okay, I need to find the poll. We asked our patrons, what would you like to see me cover on the crappy corner? Let me get this poll up here. I can't even remember. I think I threw one hand. This is the last time I'm putting one-handed gadgets on the straw poll because
no one wants it.
Nobody wants it. I'll spoil that right off the bat. One-handed gadgets, grooming gadgets, and stupid, pointless gadgets. And resoundingly, people wanted stupid or pointless gadgets.
Oh, that's so funny.
One-handed gadgets is gaining traction, but I've had it on there for like a year. I think this is the last time I'm gonna put that one on there. Grooming gadgets got like no votes. So stupid or pointless gadgets. And I got some stupid ones for you.
That's already the title for the show. Stupid, Pointless Podcast.
Stupid, Pointless Podcast. That's the Giz Wiz. So here we go. This is my stupid, pointless gadget for today. So you got a problem. You're hanging out at a party. You're having a fun time talking. And then you realize there's no place to put your wine glass. Enter the wine yoke, where you can simply take your wine glass and put it into the wine yoke, and now you have a holder for your wine glass, hands-free. Hands-free. Look at that. And I don't have wine here with me, but I do have Diet Coke. So let's fill this bad boy up. See. Ow.
Do you have any Mentos?
I need some. There we go.
Oh, this does not look like a good thing if you're drinking wine and wearing a white shirt.
Ooh. Yeah, this. Okay, it's working. The base of the glass does does keep it pretty stable. I gotta say, I'm trying to keep it away from my body, and it does stay more stable than I expected. And then when you're ready for a little sip, you can just pick it right on up. Mmm.
Oh. What year is that Coke?
I think it's 2019.
Oh, wow.
Probably
fresh.
January, yeah.
January. Well, outside of looking
pinky
a
to keep
touch
it
on the
classy.
dorky side.
There you go, and it's the wine, the wine yoke, the wine glass holder. Now, this base part is like a silicone. It's like a silicone material. Let me see if I can get a better product shot. It is a black silicone on a black background. So this is all silicone, and you have to fit your wine glass. This is a little more difficult now that I have Coca-Cola inside of my. There we go. Get off of there. Okay. So this is all a silicone, and I have another wine glass. I have a wider wine glass too, and it seems to fit over the base. I was really afraid that this wouldn't fit through. Like, this hole does not look big enough to fit this gigantic base through.
It's stretchy stuff?
But yeah, but luckily it's stretchy, and then also if you squish it down, it'll fit. So even a pretty wide base like that can fit through. I don't think you could get much wider than that. And then it'll go up on the glass and kind of grab it. And then it rests as you would expect, just down there. I'm surprised at how the center of gravity, how this stem makes the center of gravity fall down there, because I would have thought that this would have tipped over quite quickly. Also, I guess that the pivot point is up here because of how high these sides go up, so it lowers the center of gravity even more. So it's actually staying a lot more stable than I expected it to stay. But
now, unless every single person at the party was wearing one, I would not do.
No. Now, what's even more interesting is that their website doesn't seem all that bad. They actually have a pretty okay looking website. And it looks like it comes in colors. Now, mine came in just a straight plastic, like straight from China bag. And so it was kind of cheapy.
What does it sell for?
Where does
I hope it's no more than $10, $12.
I guess I have to go to one of these places. Everything wine? This is just the whole. Oh, here. Oh, look, they have the wine yoke right there. On their main page. Oh, it's a good price.
Okay.
That's thankful. Good on them.
Okay, that's not bad.
You get one for $3.50. That is a good price.
Okay, now I don't mind buying one and hiding it.
Yeah, I think that I originally bought this as a white elephant gift that I was too embarrassed to actually put into the white elephant. I didn't actually buy this just for this. Could you imagine? Can you imagine that I just have had this laying around the house for about a year?
Oh my gosh!
And yeah, so I kind of repurposed it.
Does Amazon not carry a wine yoke?
They must. They have to.
Someone's
gotta have bought that. And,
one $3.50. Two of them is $17. 3 is $45.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, they sell them.
And 4 is $90.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Look at the price jump.
They sell even other koozie versions of it, and they sell all sorts. This is a 4-pack. Look at that.
Oh, $12. Okay. That's the one you have.
Yeah. Yeah, the black one.
So that's just like $3 and some change.
And who can someone find this on Alibaba? Do I hear $2? This is yeah. So anyway, that's the wine yoke. This is my first stupid pointless gadget. I really don't feel like there is a big enough need for you to be hands-free with your wine glass to need you to embarrass yourself so bad to keep a wine yoke around you. Oh, look at that. Bleak found it for $1.68.
Oh my God. Our chat room's amazing.
$1.68. There you go. Portable wine yoke lanyard.
There it is.
That's it. Yep, they did it. And they found it.
How many do you have to buy? Does it say?
Quantity one.
Oh, no, you can evidently just buy one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Because occasionally you're looking, it'll say minimum order 600.
Exactly. So there you go, my first stupid, pointless gadget. If you find yourself in need at a party, I hope you've already purchased the wine yoke and had it in your back pocket so that you don't have to share the embarrassment of fumbling a glass and your plate, and you can live in style with the wine yoke and then happily ever after that. Okay, that's the wine yoke. That's my first crappy corner of stupid or pointless gadgets. Moving on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy, together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
We're down to 97 cents. Someone has found it for.
Oh my gosh. There we go.
Okay, our Gadget Warehouse is from Mo. And he says, Dick and Chad, guess what it is. So he's going to show it to us. So chat room, you can play along. And we try and guess what it is before he tells us in his gadget video of the week.
Here we
and
go.
Here it is.
Guys, I got another gadget. Can you guess what this is? Do you have any idea what this is at all?
It's a thing to hold your shoes? What?
Oh, hangs on
a metal pointer.
Oh, I know what the point is for.
I have no idea.
But I don't know how it fits.
It's like a belt stretcher
on here. This is the whole item. Can you figure out what this is?
It's very metal. It seems like it needs to be.
Shop. This is rubber, all metal, steel, metal.
I have no idea.
I'll give you a hint. It's a step. But how do you use the device? Where
do you step on it and stretch out a cord?
I also want to mention that this is kept in your glove compartment. So when it's closed, this is actually doubles as a window breaker.
Oh.
So this will break the window in case you ever, the car falls into a lake or something.
Chat room says a tiny gun rack.
You use to break the glass. I'm using it on my van to reach that Thule rack.
Oh
okay?
my.
This is how you put it on.
Holy cow.
Device, you take it.
I would have never guessed.
No, I knew that thing broke a window, but this I didn't.
So it hooks onto the door. That seems like...
Voila. Now I can get up
step
to
up
the
there
top without an issue. It gives me an additional, I'm roughing it, about 20 inches, 19 to 20 inches.
It's a doorstep.
So let me show you how it works. I need to get this up on top. If I'm doing it by stepping, it's a little bit up high.
Yeah, step on the frame.
Problems getting over, especially if I'm a shorter person.
Now you can step on the step.
So now, if I step on this, I get the full height. Look how much height.
Oh my gosh.
Now I have the full range of everything here, and I can load everything nice.
Yeah, that does add convenience.
Great idea.
Yeah.
Too bad I didn't think of it. Anyway, love the show. Thank you very much for all you guys do. Bye.
That is insane.
That's very good, Mo.
And I assume that those door hook things are pretty standard. I mean, I've seen that style.
Never having owned a car. I bet your Tesla doesn't have one.
I don't think it does. No, I don't think so. I also don't think I need to step up on anything to get to the top of it. I can just try to grab the top.
Also, Teslas don't want anything on the roof.
No.
We don't do no roof racks.
No, actually, I think there is a roof rack. You have roof rack thingies, but...
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
I haven't. Yeah, you have the little connectors to, like, add a roof rack.
Okay.
That's so
and Mo
interesting.
said he paid $13 for it. $12.99 on Amazon.
I like it. I really like it.
So it's a clever thing. And also, you would have it with you to climb on the roof, but then you also have a window breaker because getting out of a car, if it falls into the drink or something.
Yeah, I just searched for doorstep, and here they are. And there's a few different types. The $13 one looks exactly like the one Mo showed off. This one's $18. It has a few extra features. It has like the thing to cut your belt off. And that sort of
that's very, wow. And that one's saved $3 with the coupon.
Oh yeah, look at that.
So that's
oh my gosh, you might get this for $15. Let's click something else. I clicked.
That's oh, you know, I have all dots as my password too. So
oh no,
we could get into each other's account.
Save $3 when you apply this coupon.
So that got great reviews.
Done. Yeah, look at that. There's a little thing to cut open your seat belt. It looks like it had some thing on the bottom. What is
wow,
this thing?
You know what? Even that one, unless Mo didn't show it, this one has a protector for the front of it too. Boy, that's the way to go.
That is crazy. That's a cool gadget.
And you know what? When you put it on the door, hang it on the door latch, it can hold a wine glass.
It's a wine glass holder.
It's another.
It's a wine yoke for your car.
The world's most durable wine glass holder.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But can it do this?
No, I don't know
about that. I don't know about that. Okay, well that is really cool.
Mo, that is great. Mo, I don't know what you sent. I just sent you mad for your video from a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and of course Bleak found it on Alibaba for $10 if you want it there.
Oh yeah, but you see that one doesn't have
all the extra features.
The bumper.
Yeah, that's so cool.
That is,
and it shows two different products and its own product page. This one is a hoop. This one is like more of a trapezoid. Yeah, who knows what you're gonna get.
So
anyway,
we didn't know such a thing existed. Now I have to buy a car so I can use it. So it's going to cost me a lot more than you.
You could either buy a Tesla or the coffee machine. You know, that's You have some
I wanted to buy
here.
the Tesla, but I went down there and the showroom's gone.
I know.
So they lost the sale right then and there. So their first big mistake.
Okay, well now let's move on to the letter.
Oh, Mo is in chat. Mo says, I didn't see that one. It's newer than mine. So even we can show Mo something.
We can Google for him. We got it. We got that under control.
Our email of the week is an email to me, and I'll read the note, and then we'll show you the photo, and then figure out what are they talking about. Letter of the week. Hey, Dick, nice to meet you. We sincerely invite you to write a review of our white noise sound machine on Amazon and on your social media for free. This product can help you fall asleep easier, sleep better, wake up refreshed with 7 relaxing sounds, and then they name the sounds. Please check the attached picture for your reference. It would be an honor if you did a review. Okay. So let's see the picture.
So this is the attached picture right here.
So it looks like a sound machine resting in a bowl of pudding.
Yeah, it looks like, okay, so if I was to guess, it looks like Alexa sized, but for some reason, half of the assets in this Photoshop are so pixelated. It looks like Minecraft. I mean, they...
See, I thought they wanted to block the logo for I don't know what. That they maybe did. I don't know why. Why they didn't want to tell you what the item is until you get it. I have no idea. But you think the picture is just a mistake?
So yeah. So my theory is that they had some Photoshop file with many layers. And then, so they had this layer of this base, layer of the bottom, layer of some of the buttons. But when they went to export the image, some of the layers got like corrupted or reverted to really low resolution versions. And then it exported this super weird image with some assets that are crisp and nice, which should have been that way. And then some assets like their logo in the middle here that are like super pixelated. That's the only thing I can think of is they just had a Photoshop, or like maybe they're using some weird version that like caused issues. I don't see how this got uploaded and not caught. Like how did you miss
I know,
this?
especially when you're sending it to people you want to be reviewers of your product. You would think that they would have somebody check it.
That's weird. That's very...
Anyway.
You know, Dick, I'm going to say equivocally, I don't think you should review it. I don't know about that.
I don't plan on, mainly because there are a billion of those machines out there.
Yeah.
So unless it also made toast or held your wine glass, I'm not interested.
Okay. Well, there you go. Thanks for sending in that letter. Random.
Yes. And I forgot to ask. We have, I think we have one video that came in this week from a person who's never submitted before. So we can do that next week. But we need more videos. Please, people. We want some new people, too, to also send in videos. Okay. Make a video like Mo, 2 to 3 minutes. Just make sure we can see the product and hear you. Use horizontal format and put it on YouTube. There's a drop-down menu. You can click unlisted and send us the URL. Then only people with that URL can see your video. If we use it on the show and you live in the US, you get the current Mad and a now 38-year-old Alfred E. Newman photo. If you live anywhere else in the world, I'll sign one of those photos directly on the photo, scan it, and send you a high-res image to print out anywhere in the world. So do that soon, okay? Send it to mail@gizwiz.tv. And we're doing 2 shows on March 15th. So get those videos going.
Send them on in. And we want to give a big old thank you to our patrons. Hang around because we're going to see what the heck was it. But big thank you first to our patrons who support us on patreon.com/GizWiz. If you love the show, please consider giving back over at patreon.com/GizWiz. Also, Patreon's not your thing. We have a link for PayPal, gizwiz.tv. Click on the Patreon tab and that PayPal link is there. But seriously, if you've ever given in the past, if you plan on giving in the future, if you're currently giving a little bit right now, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. You guys really make the show possible. So thank you so much for giving to us. Patreon.com/GizWiz is where you can go and support the show. Now let's check out what the heck was it?
And it is the 15th that we're doing the next show. Is that right?
I think so. Here, let me do a quick double check.
Oh, no, today's the 7th, so it's the 14th.
14th.
Yes, the 14th.
Yes.
The 14th. Yes, thank you, Magoo.
Perfect.
Yeah, go over there, show people what it was, or show the picture.
Was it? Okay.
Oh, actually, the picture will reveal what it was.
Here, this is okay, before we see the picture. This is it. And I seriously have no idea. It looks like it's made out of clay to me, and that it has some, you know, it has like this thing in the back. So I kind of assumed that it was like some clay. I have no idea. I have no idea what the heck it is. It's like a clay holder or something, like a bottle holder.
No, it's interesting that it didn't wear well sitting on a shelf. I did this on the show 8 years ago. So go on down to the current picture and you'll see it in action.
I used to have one of these as a kid.
Yes, and the funny thing is lots and lots of people knew it. I thought people would forget. But they didn't. So we picked 6 people at random. Yeah, you take any kitchen faucet or any faucet anywhere that can accept down that hole to slip onto it, and the water goes through it. And then when you want to drink, you squeeze the base of it, and there's a little hole at the side, and the water gets diverted from pouring into the sink, and it makes a mini water fountain. And actually, Dennis had it and loved it, but then he got a new kitchen sink faucet, which it didn't fit on. So it's still for sale 8 years later.
Wow.
And it's $10.50. Comes in a lot of colors.
Yeah, see, I thought this thing went on the other side too. Like I thought there was it had like a 2 shoulders basically. I didn't realize that was one thing.
Yeah, the thing is called Tappy. And then there's a character called Qbert. Lots of people said, is it something to do with Qbert?
Yeah.
Lots and lots of urinal questions, answers. So we picked one of those. Someone said, is it a pig nose?
Yeah.
A protective tip for elephant trunks, so when they drink water, they won't get bitten by alligators.
That's good.
It's the proverbial lead balloon, said Kurt. I like this too. It's a genie bottle for a heavy set genie.
Yeah.
It's a way to blow balloons with your nose.
Oh my gosh, that one's good.
Yeah. It's a snorkel for the bathtub, so you can be way down in the tub. Put it over your nose and you can breathe through the top. It's very funny. Snore suppressor.
That is very funny.
Yeah, it's a bottleneck you attach to a carton of wine so you can pretend you're not drinking from the box of wine. Anyway, some very clever answers. So chat room, there's a new, you show the new thing there. A new game.
Oh, wow.
Starting this week. And we're playing again for 18 copies of the next issue of Mad, which would be, I think, the June issue.
And that's the whole gadget, not just a piece of it, not just a part of it. That's all of it.
Not a piece of it. Once in a while, someone sends me a photo and says, can you guess what this is? And I write back and I go, no, this is great. What the heck is it? And they go, it's the bottom leg of a typewriter table. I go, how could anybody possibly guess?
No, it needs to be the whole gadget.
The whole gadget.
And this is obvious what it is to me. And I hope I don't spoil it for everybody, but it's... if you really like to pop bubble wrap, this is a bubble wrap, popper. You pop it over and over and over again, as many times as you want.
Nice.
If you think you know what this is, get a guessing. There are 6 Mad magazines for correct answers, but 12 Mad magazines for funny, clever, hilarious, and interesting answers. So get a guessing over at gizwiz.biz. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. Also, make sure you catch the show live next week. As we've been saying, we'll be recording 2 episodes on Thursday the 14th.
One of those 2, the first one we record, is show 200 of independent.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
so Patreons.
And this is episode 1717, which has got to be something cool. It's just neat. 1717 is this episode. So that's awesome. That's super awesome. So, hey, come back. See episode 200 of Independent Giz Wiz over on next week. You can go to gizwiz.tv, and if we are live, the website will show us live just about every Thursday, 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. So make your way on over there. And also, while you're there, you can catch previous episodes, or make sure you subscribe on iTunes or whatever podcatcher you use, or YouTube, any of those things. That's where you can catch the Giz Wiz. That about wraps it up for our show. We'll see you next week.
I'll be here.